guys, welcome back to Angel Talk with the Angelics. I'm Charity, and today
We're talking about just things outside of dance. So, the first question I have for you is what's one thing you do outside of dance that surprises people?
one thing I do. I don't know what would surprise people. Maybe I don't know what would surprise people.
It doesn't have to be like anything grand, but just
Right.
something that the fans and audience don't know about you.
I
You go to church?
Oh yeah.
We have to This is your life, Charity, remember?
I like that. Even when I was little, and like every time I would try to like update my resume or something,
Right.
my mom would be like, I would have like 4 things on there. And she's like, what about this? What about this? Like, why are you not putting stuff?
Oh my
And I'll be like, oh, I forgot.
I love it. We'll remind you.
Yeah, I hate that. Yes. Oh, but yeah, no, I do. I am in different ministries at church, so I dance. At church, I'm really like the only dancer right now. We don't have a praise dance team yet, but yeah, I dance at church. I do like the social media for our church, like the YouTube and all that stuff, and yeah, I'm really involved, more involved than I've really ever been in church, like in my life
I love that.
lately. So yeah, maybe that's surprising.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Do you like it?
I like it.
You like just editing and kind of being creative in that sort of sense?
Yeah, it's fun. It gives me something to do, and it's like it's cool like picturing things and then being able to just like do it and see it like, oh, this is what I pictured in my head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, you do some things with your sister Faith.
Oh
I
yeah,
know a little bit about that too.
I do
It's
that.
okay. I'm gonna walk you through this.
I need a tutorial on my life. No, yes, me and Faith are starting like a media company type of deal where it's for events mainly. So we'll go to events and we'll like tag team. So she'll do like filming, but she'll do like the moving camera shot, and I'll take over like the tripod, the camera on the tripod.
Okay.
Basically capturing the whole event, and then I'll also get like little clips to like recaps and stuff like that for like Instagram and all of that.
Nice.
And I'm getting into. I don't say getting into photography. I'll take that very lightly, but
You're like, I'm
I'm not a photographer. That's a lot more than it.
She's like, guys, don't DM me.
Don't DM me, okay? Let me practice a little bit first. But yeah, I'm starting to do like photography for the events too.
Okay.
So that's been pretty fun, like being like behind the camera rather than like in front of it. It's opening my eyes to like a new perspective of like, oh, this is why they would say like you need to dance bigger or you need to pose this way. Like I can see what it looks like now.
I was about to say, I was like, now you get both perspectives. Like you're the dancer in front of the camera, and then you can be also behind the camera looking at the visual. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Now, what events do you guys do or take photography and videos for?
Honestly, we're open to any events. Right now, we do a lot of quinceañeras, and we do like weddings, we do birthday parties, do performances. Like if you have like a local performance or something, we do that. Really, any event where you need it to be captured, we can.
I love that. Well, shout out both of their handles for church and also your sister's photography stuff.
Yeah. The Annex Media for my sisters. And
spell that out for people.
It's DEANNX Media.
Yeah.
On Instagram, and I think she has TikTok as well. And then our partner business is HawkeyeMedia.co on Instagram. Okay. Period.
What about your church?
Yes.
Come on now. You can't leave your mom out. Come on. So shut up, Mom. I got your back.
Shut up, Mom. It's me. Because I logged her Instagram too. So many tags.
There's so many.
Divine Purpose Dallas
There we go.
Yeah, Divine Purpose Dallas on Instagram.
So make
and
sure
YouTube.
you follow them. Yes. All right. Next question: if you could redefine success for dancers today, what would that look like? That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's hard.
Because everyone, as dancers, we have a certain set thing that is our success, but there's not really a set thing that says, oh, you're the best one out here. So how would you kind of change that in your perspective?
I feel like a lot of people would say, like, oh, once you get a lot of money, then you're successful. Like, if you're able to, you know, buy a super big house and get a super nice car and all that stuff, that means you're successful. I feel like that it's a version, but it's like once you get that, you're still gonna be wanting more. Now you're like, dang, now I got a car note that I got to take care of. I get
Right.
more money for that. Like, I feel like that leads to like more problems. I feel like, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
like, yeah.
This is just our opinion. So
yeah.
Nothing wrong about that.
Period. I think that success should be something like you're doing something that fulfills you. That makes you feel like you're doing something good in the world. I think
like a purpose behind it.
Yes, yeah, you're following like your purpose, not just doing stuff just to do it.
I like that.
But like you actually have like the intention of like, okay, I'm making some kind of impact.
Right.
Even if it's like, it don't have to be like a huge impact, right? But you're doing something that fulfills you as a person. I think that's success.
I think that's beautiful too, because anybody can have money in the world, but you can still be that miserable person behind like cameras or whatever that you do, if you're not like feeling your satisfaction of being like impactful in the world.
Yes.
Because it can seem like we go on an everyday life of just doing the same routine over and over again, but are you really like feeling grateful for what you have and all of that? Not just trying to go for money and thinking that's going to get you everything.
Yeah.
You kind of have to dig deeper and like kind of know yourself as a person and feel grateful for everything around you.
For sure.
I think we do a really good job at that. Yeah. Now, next question. How has your identity shifted as you moved from performing to other paths like business and teaching? How has it changed for you? Or do you think you even changed at all?
I think I'm changing. Oh. I'm in a period of change.
I like that.
Kind of like we were talking about with Luna on Luna's episode, how like dancers, we hide behind our dancing where we don't have to speak and we don't have to like talk.
Right.
Not hide, but you know, we don't be wanting to talk. You know what I mean? I always. This must be like a vulnerable day or something.
I know, we're all getting a little deeper. I like it. It's very interesting.
It's weird. I was always the person who thought that what I had to say didn't really matter. Or like people, like I'm forgettable. Like I'll say something and nobody really hears it. And I think now I'm stepping into like my voice carries weight, and I like people, even if it's like one person, like someone wants to hear what I have to say. And I think that's probably why like I'm talking more like on my socials and stuff. So I'm like, I actually have a lot to say. I just never really felt safe enough to say it. But now I'm like, okay, I'm stepping into a space where like I'm using my voice and I have something to offer. Not just with like dancing, but like in my mind.
Right. You know? Now, what made you shift into that mindset? What clicked to be like, hey, wait, I actually am important. And I need to get this out there.
I don't know. You know what? It would be, I think people would always remind me of it. Like my mom would always say like if you have something to say, you can say it, you know? Or it's okay to speak up if you have an opinion. Like, don't just let it fall to the wayside. Like, right. I don't know. I don't know if there's an exact moment. I think it's just like a culmination of like just not speaking up and me, like, for example, we would have those practices on the team where we would kind of be trying to figure something out, and everybody's like, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. And I would have the answer, like, in my head. I would be like, it's really simple. Like, it's a simple fix, we can move on. But I wouldn't say anything, because I felt like, one, I probably wouldn't be heard, or they'd be like, oh, she don't know what she's talking about, you know? And then after like 15 minutes, we would get to the conclusion that I had. And so I think I have just kind of been forcing myself to get out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's what you have to do, and to slowly get out of that habit. But I'm glad you learned that you do have a voice and that everyone wants to hear it. So I think that's a good way to end off this video.
Period.
Thank you, Charity. We're done with this video, and we'll see you on the next.